Welcome to the Arsenal Defender Blame game. Today we'll be discussing Arsenal vs Spurs, Kane's 40-minute penalty, and why Pepe, Guendouzi and Niles are at fault, along with, of course, Xhaka. But why Xhaka is at fault for two reasons. We join play after Tottenham have just taken a free kick and Leno has palmed the ball away into the corner. Guendouzi retrieves the ball and passes to Pepe, who, as you can see here, is in front of Alderweireld. He just needs to lay it off to Niles and Arsenal can play it out easily. For some reason, and I would say inexplicably, Pepe is beaten to the ball by Alderweireld. That is soft, and that is Pepe's mistake, and he should not lose that ball in that situation and in that position. Winks is given the ball by Alderweireld, and as you can see, it's an unexpected Tottenham break, and Son, Alderweireld and Eriksen are in a lot of space. All Arsenal really need to do is for Guendouzi to move in front of those two. Xhaka is here, and he just needs to move in front here. As you can see, we see Xhaka, and he needs to move in front of Eriksen. He needs to mark Eriksen, because there's nobody else in front of him. And at this point, Niles is beaten way too easily by Winks. I think he shouldn't get beaten there. And that means that Pepe has to cover for him, and that leaves Son entirely free and in space. And Arsenal are just a little bit slow to react to that. Guendouzi doesn't get back, and the ball goes past Niles and Pepe way too easily. They have two players on Winks here. They should stop that pass. Socrates is a long way from his man, but I think that's because he's worried that Winks could go past Pepe. Pepe is no defender. So Socrates is kind of zonal marking a little bit there. And also here we can see Eriksen still in space, and Xhaka needs to get in front of Eriksen, or Guendouzi needs to get in front of Eriksen. And I think Guendouzi isn't in the right place, but he is marking Alderweireld. So Xhaka realises that there's a problem. Son is in space with the ball. He tries to take a shot and Xhaka storms towards him, trying to stop the shot. And he also knows that Eriksen is in space, so he's half trying to stop the shot and be aware that Son may make that pass to Eriksen. He needs to cut out both the shot and stop the pass to Eriksen. Initially, Xhaka thinks Son is going to shoot, so he storms in with his right foot here. But then he changes, and as you can see here, his left foot is trying to stick out towards the ball going past his left foot towards Eriksen, who is unmarked at this position. And I think it's him, Xhaka, being in two minds that causes him to switch off and lose concentration from that tackle and make what is a very clear foul. Kane scores a penalty, it's a goal. So I think Pepe is at fault for losing possession too easily. Guendouzi is at fault for not getting into the correct position. Niles is at fault for being beaten too easily by Winks, and Xhaka is at fault for causing the penalty and also for not marking Eriksen early enough.